Mark?
You talked a lot about the political situation in the United States and how that will affect the U.K.-U.S. free trade deal. What about the upcoming selection of a prime minister in the U.K.? Do you see that adjusting the likelihood of a deal?
Yeah, that's a great question, and we are likely to see a new Conservative Prime Minister in place by the end of July, and it's highly likely that you're going to see a hard-line pro-Brexit Prime Minister in place, replacing Theresa May, who has been very half-hearted on Brexit. And among the leading contenders for the Conservative Party leadership, including Boris Johnson, Dominic Raab, for example, Jeremy Hunt, they've all actually mentioned the strong possibility of a no-deal Brexit in the case that the EU refuses to renegotiate the existing EU withdrawal agreement. So I think that with a new Prime Minister coming in, you're going to have a far more pro-Brexit administration in place than the Theresa May government, which has been very lukewarm at times. And also, you're going to have a Prime Minister in place who will open up the possibility of a no-deal Brexit. But certainly, I think a new PM will seek to renegotiate the existing EU withdrawal deal with the European Union. It's up to Brussels to see how that moves forward. If the EU refuses to renegotiate, then I think the odds are in favour of a no-deal Brexit on October 31st.
Really quick last question, John. Go ahead.
Yeah, now, to me, the Brexit, the Brits have voted against the deal and have voted against the no deal. To me, it's like voting against heads and tails of a coin flip. Why do you think that October 31st, you have a new prime minister, you have the same parliamentary mix that you had before? Why do you think you can get something done now?
Well, it's different because basically the legal default position on October 31st is for Britain to leave under a no deal unless Parliament approves the EU withdrawal agreement. Now, right now, there's very little prospect of Parliament approving the EU withdrawal deal. Therefore, the default is that Britain actually leaves under a no deal on October 31st. So Parliament cannot stop that actually from happening unless they revoke Brexit altogether, which I think is highly unlikely.
Hey, Nile, great to see you, my friend. And for all the naysayers who said that this was going to be a terrible meeting between the president and the prime minister and the queen and everything, it's turned out to be a lovely series of events so far. Anyway, we're halfway through.
A pretty successful state visit so far.
It seems to be. Nile, great to see you. Thank you very much. Well,